y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Beautiful souls. It's been a while. I know. I mean, I've made videos, but I haven't had like one like. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing great and amazing and wonderful. And I hope y'all having a blessed day. So as we all know, yesterday was the eclipse. And we have shifted into a new everything, really. So, we entered a new era during the when spring equinox hit. There was a new era that began, age of the Aquarius. So, it is time for things that were built on um, lies, deception, the 3D period across the board. It's time for all of that to crumble. That's over. It's over. It's done. Blah 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 blah. Right? It's time for that to be over. And it doesn't matter. Okay, so I got a download, and the download was it has always been us versus them. It has always, always, always been us versus them. What do I mean by us versus them? We all know who actually runs everything, right? So there's a very small percentage group of people that are at the top, and then there's all of us, right? Um, so it's always been us versus them. And how do you um, how do you defeat your enemy? How do you defeat your enemy? What's the easiest way to defeat your enemy? To not have to fight them at all. That's the easiest way to defend your enemy, which means that your religious beliefs, your race, politics, whatever debates we have against one another is what divides us. That's all division. Every single last little bitty thing that we fight with each other against causes us to be divided. And all of that does not matter. None of that matters. It's merely a smoke screen. It doesn't matter what side you think you're on. It's just a smoke screen. We're not each other's enemy. We are them. Excuse me, we are us and they are them. And them have created a system to divide us. So stop thinking all the things that you grew up learning. We're learning now that all of it was bull. It was nothing more than a smokescreen. So forget about it. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Yes, I said your religion does not matter, because I know that's what's going to get a lot of people attention. Your religion does not matter. If you believe in God, source, love, light, things like that, we're all on one side. So stop being weird. Stop fighting and being like, oh, my religion is this, and if you don't believe my religion is this, and stop it. Just stop. We are all one. That's what you got to understand. We are all one. We are all one. We all come from source. Source. What is source? I know I use the term source. Sometimes I have to explain this. God. I don't call source God because there are gods and goddesses. So I call source source because source is where all creation comes from. It is. Just like that. Bam. Source. So Your individual beliefs matter not. They don't matter. What matters is the person standing next to you. What matters is you doing your part and raising your frequency. You pulling yourself out of darkness and confusion and chaos. That's what matters. Because when you do it for yourself, then you're an example to others. And then you lead others to the light. And as you lead others to the light, as you are the example, then they lead others and others and more and more and more. And if you haven't watched my video about hive mind, go back and watch it. Because when you are, so we talk about being in tune with the spiritual world. The step that we always skip is being in tune with yourself first. First, you need to be in tune with you, with yourself. You need to heal you and all the crap that has been poured into you since birth. That's what you need to do first. Heal you. Deal with your trauma. Get rid of it. Understand what projection is. Stop projecting your crap onto other people. Don't do that. Stop trying to manifest bad, low vibrational stuff in other people's lives, because it doesn't do anything except come back on you. And stop allowing people to speak things into existence for you. They're doing nothing but projecting onto you. You are a reflection of them. So what they say and feel against you most of the time is how they feel against themselves. Don't allow that to bring you down. So you heal yourself. You work through your trauma alone. It is a hermit journey. It is you versus you. There is no competition against another person. Even if they try to make it a competition, it's not. It is you. It is your old you versus the new version of you. And you need to heal you. I heard this little like saying type thing on a TV show I was watching. Basically, it was like it was on 12 Monkeys, the TV series, and he was saying that we all have a good wolf and a bad wolf in us. The good wolf is peace and love and happiness and joy and all that stuff, high vibrational. The bad wolf is chaos and fear and frustration. And it's about which one you feed. It's about which wolf you feed in you. Whichever one you feed is who wins. It's not about, because we all have it. And I've talked about that before, and I don't even remember which video it was. But we all have light and dark in us. We all have shadow. And that shadow is necessary. It's not bad. What's bad is evil. There's a difference between darkness, shadow, and then darkness, evil. That's two different things. That's not the same thing. But you need your shadow side, because your shadow side is the one that's like, ready to stick up for yourself. That swords energy, just cut them off at the knees, just like, no. But you have both of those in you. And it's just about which side you feed. Feed your light side. Work through those issues. I know before I balanced out my light and dark sides, before I balanced my masculine, feminine energy, duality. We all have duality. Once I balanced that, I call her, excuse my language because I normally use profanity because I don't like to turn people away, but I called my shadow side the crazy bitch in my head. That's what I called her. Cause it was like she would be, it's like she would, cause I would like lock her away because I'm like, no, 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 whatever, right? And she would just like, it was like she was behind bars and she was just like on the cage, just shaking the bars, just shaking, 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 like, let me out, let me out. And it's because like you push all that down. You push all that trauma down, you just push it down, and you think it goes away, and it doesn't go away, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. All you do is push, 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 until it freaking explodes. 11:11 on the timer. You just push until it freaking explodes, and that's not how you deal with it. You work through it. You stop running, because all you doing is running. You running from that. Stop running. Turn around and face it. Straight up. Just face it straight up. And work through all the stuff that you've been trying to run from. Face it. And you gain control of yourself. You gain control of your reactions. Because it's funny, it's funny because you really don't realize how things truly affect you until you work through trauma. And once you start working through it, you're like, oh, I went through such and such as a kid, and that's why I respond this way to certain situations now as an adult. Like, you literally do not realize it until you start working through it. So work through it. Become a healthy, balanced individual. Balance that masculine and feminine energy so you're not completely out of whack. Once you do that, once you align all your chakras, work through your healing, you become aware of your spirit. Then you have access to your higher self. You have access to your higher self, which is your spirit. And once you have that, then you have access to the spiritual realm. Plain and simple as that. And once you have access to the spiritual realm, here we circle back around to having a hive mind. So you have help. You have lots of help. It's so many things that we cannot see with the eyes that we have on our face. Everything that, well, not everything, but a lot of the stuff you only can see with this. You only can see with your third eye. So work through that, heal that, and you have access to spirit. And that is not religion based. Sorry. All religion does is divide us from them. So them never have to fight us because us is too worried about what us is doing to each other. Stop being weird. Stop letting that stuff control you. It matters not. It is literally as black and white as good versus evil. Period. It is that black and white. Now, for light beings, there is a fine line because you have to know how to be balanced. You have to know how to balance your light and your dark. Not evil, but your light and your dark, your light and your shadow. But it's literally that simple. So come together. We are a community. We are a collective. period. All the individual stuff matters. It does not matter. We are one. Because once we come together, nothing can stop us. As we come together, we raise the frequency of the planet. And that's why so much stuff has been happening so fast. Everyone's like talking about this and that and that and this happening back and forth. All this little stuff playing out in the media. It's happening because of us. We're doing that. We're raising the frequency of the planet. So everything 3D must crumble. It is disappearing because 3D is a low vibrational energy. And as we all begin to wake up one at a time, we wake each other up. It's contagious. It is contagious. So we begin to wake each other up. And as we wake each other up, so does the planet rise. The vibration rises. And you see it play out. Stop giving all your energy to that stuff that plays out on the media anyways. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. That's not where your focus should be, because as you focus on that stuff, you're not focusing on you. Focus on yourself. Focus on your community. Focus on your assignment, what you need to be doing. Because you help everyone else. And that was the download that I received. That was the download that I received. And I was not the only one, because I also heard somebody else speak on it as well. We are one. And we are no longer going to let our enemy distract us from what we need to, from fighting them. Because that's where we're fighting. We are at war. And the war is not a physical war. We already know this. It's not a physical war. So we need to help one another and get our situation right. Okay? Right. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I don't have anything else, I don't think. Not that I can think of right now. So I want you guys to remember to vibe high. Be an example to others. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We finally got our subscribers that we need to do a live, so I'm gonna post it in our community board and see when you guys are ready to do it. So we will do that, and that's all. Love you guys. Bye.